When was the last time you truly listened to your own heart? In today's world, words never stop. Conversations, arguments, endless chatter online. We speak so much, but rarely find stillness. Over 2,500 years ago, the Buddha taught something radical. The path to awakening begins in silence. Not just the absence of noise, but a deep inner quiet where illusions dissolve and wisdom appears. Why silence matters. Language is powerful, but it also traps us. Every I think, I want, I believe feeds the illusion of a separate self. We build walls with words, defending an identity that only creates suffering. The Buddha warned that careless speech is one of the fastest ways to create karma. A single harsh word can wound deeply. That's why mindful speech, and sometimes no speech at all, is the first step in protecting our energy. 1. Silence as a mirror. When the talking stops, the mind begins to settle, like a lake when the wind is still. Only then can it reflect reality clearly. Words can only point to truth, but silence lets us experience it directly. 2. Silence breaks illusions. Demons are not monsters outside of us. They are desire, anger, pride, doubt. And they grow stronger when we complain, boast, or gossip. Silence cuts off their food supply. In stillness, the inner storms lose power, and peace naturally returns. 3. The Buddha's silent teaching. Sometimes, when asked tricky or ego-driven questions, the Buddha answered with silence. Not out of ignorance, but because silence itself can be the teaching. It invites us to stop chasing concepts and come back to awareness. 4. How to practice silence. Pause before speaking. Is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? Create small silent moments daily. 10 minutes without talking, phone, or distraction. In conflict, choose quiet first. Let emotions cool before words create wounds. Spend time alone in nature or simple activities. Let silence hold you. Silence isn't weakness. It is fertile ground where compassion and clarity grow. A wise teacher once said, 3 years of silence and wisdom blooms naturally. Because silence is not emptiness, it is power. When the heart is quiet, obstacles dissolve. And in that stillness, wisdom flowers. So remember, the journey doesn't begin with more words. It begins with less.